Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit his 47th home run of the year, and the Blue Jays keep their playoff hopes alive as they are still chasing this wild card, and they beat the Baltimore Orioles 10-1 on Saturday afternoon. Welcome back to the Blue Jays Recap. I'm your host, Evan, and this is another episode of the Blue Jays Game Recap. Like you heard, the Jays just beat the Orioles in a must-win game, or they would be probably out of the playoffs. The only problem is that they didn't get any ground against the Red Sox or the Yankees. Well, technically the Yankees, but they can't really get ahead of the Yankees. They are now still a game behind the Red Sox and a half game, a half game right now because the Mariners are playing as I'm recording this ahead of the Mariners. But if win or lose, that will be a big game for the Mariners. I think they're almost out of it. Hopefully they are, but we hope that both the Yankees and Red Sox lose. The only way we can get in now is if we play a tiebreaker game with either the Yankees or the Red Sox. And we're crossing our fingers that the Red Sox or Yankees lose, and we need to win to get into this wild card. If both of those teams win and we win, it still won't matter because we'll be out. And that will be a sad thing to happen, but we'll see what happens till then. The Jays, though, played an amazing day, and George Springer went 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs, a home run, 2 runs. Did have a strikeout, though, but was amazing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went 2 for 5 on the day with 2 RBIs and a run, and hit a 460-foot absolute bomb that almost hit the 500 level. And Bo Bichette went 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI and a home run, as well as Teoscar Hernandez, who went 1 for 4 with a home run. But I need to shout out Espinal and Jansen, who had multi-hit games again. Espinal had 3 hits, Jansen had 2. Espinal had a big RBI double, and Jansen went 2 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI. And both of those guys are heating up now. Not really the time because there's not much time left, but I need to give it to them. Another person I need to give it to is Alek Manoah. Manoah has been amazing this year, and he was today, as he went 7 innings, struck out 10 guys, only let up 1 run on a ground out fielder's choice that they decided to go to first on, and pitched in a phenomenal day, 7 innings with no runs. They put in Ross Stripling to finish it out, probably a weird move, but they're up 10. They have 10 runs on. Stripling had 2 innings pitched, didn't have a strikeout or anything, let up 1 hit, but it doesn't matter. The Jays won. John Means for the Orioles did not have a good day by no means. He let up 6 earned runs. 1 of them were not earned. He went 3 innings, let up 7 hits on 2 strikeouts. As Kender Wade went 2.2 innings, let up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and 3 Ks. And Scotty Walkskin went 1.2 innings, let up 1 hit and 1 strikeout. As the Jays' offense was alive, as they got 14 hits on the day and only let the Baltimore Orioles to 2 hits. As Alek Manoah pitches his second 1-hitter of his career and had 10 strikeouts as a team. I need to give it to Alek Manoah, though, who has probably been one of the best players, but my player of the game is going to go to George Springer, who had a 4-hit day, and he is looking to be alive right now. So is this bottom of the lineup, and we are praying right now that the Jays can get in by any stretch. It doesn't matter. All we hope for is really for the Jays and the other teams, and it kind of relies on them because we're just scoreboard watching right now. There's not much that you could do about it with the other teams, and the Nationals are just terrible. I guess the Rays are trying to knock out the Yankees, which is good because Brandon Lau had an amazing day today, by the way. Started off the game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. topped the first inning with George Springer on second base. Finds one in the zone, first pitch, crushes it. Teoscar Hernandez does the same a bit outside, but gets his hands through, muscles it out on left field, right over the fence as he gets another home run and make it 3-1. Top two, Ryan McKinney does have an RBI, but that was the only run the Jays let up in the whole game. George Springer with two guys on hits one high, deep, and gone to get another home run on his career and gives the Jays 7 guys on their roster with 20 or more home runs. And George Springer joins that club to make it 7. Santiago Espinal hits it past the third baseman as Lourdes Carrillo Jr. from second can almost walk in, as Espinal gets a double to make it 7-1 and another RBI. Bo Bichette, who has been really hot recently, gets one in the zone and he can hit and muscles one out of here as he hits another one for himself into that first deck. And the Jays are still going as in the 5th inning, only the 5th inning, Danny Jansen hits a 2-run shot over the right field fence as he goes oppo taco on the day to make it 10-1. And then in the top of the 9th, Ross Stripling secures the game as the Jays win 10-1. Good game. Manoah was amazing. That fastball and that curveball really fooled those Baltimore hitters. And another pitcher that's going to need to fool these Baltimore hitters tomorrow is Hyun-Jin Ryu, who's a 13-10 record of 4.39 ERA, 136 strikeouts, and 30 games pitched. And this could be the last game for the Blue Jays this whole season, if you think about it, if it doesn't go their way. And we are really, really hoping that they win and the other teams do lose. I've said that a lot, and it really means a lot because this is the season right here. I'm relying on one game. Ryu is a really off and on pitcher, and if he's on, he's good. If he's not, he's not. That's all I need to say. Ryu's been actually pretty good against the Orioles this year. Not going to jinx it. But Ryu has been a really good pitcher when two things are working. Curveball, changeup. That's it. He's a really good pitcher at deceiving guys. He's that mad scientist kind of pitcher. And it's Brian Zimmerman on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. 4-4 record with a 4.66 ERA and 55 strikeouts. Not good. He's a bullpen pitcher. The Orioles are literally playing for nothing, so I don't know. They're putting in some other guys. If the Jays can do what they're doing today, this is my key for the game. If they can do what they're doing today, they are on it. And if this top of the lineup and bottom of the lineup stays how they're doing, they can be a force in this next game. Ryu's going to be with Danny Jansen again. Danny Jansen's been hot recently, and if he can have another one of those days, that can help a lot. And another key to the pitching side is if Ryu has a good day, the Jays have a good day. Because their offense is livid, and the Jays are just an overall better team by all stats, that show the Jays are just much better than their competition. Hopefully they can get a win. I am predicting a win, but I really do hope they do. I'm predicting it because if Ryu's on and this offense is doing what they've done the last 2 days, they can win. And I really hope they do because I don't want to be making a recap tomorrow saying the Jays had their final game of the season. But until then, let's go Blue Jays.